Chair recognizes Mr. Canales to speak for the bill.
Members, I don't take the fact that I stand here lightly. In fact, my position on this bill weighed on my mind for months. And one of my favorite quotes in life is, "Those who are filled with great passion lose their ability to reason." So I set my passions aside and I said I was going to focus on logic. I was going to focus on the law. So let's talk about the law. As it stands in Texas, I can go in and I can buy a gun with no classes and no permit. I can drive that gun home loaded in my vehicle with no classes and no permit. I can have that gun in my house loaded in my yard, in my backyard, in my front yard, in my bedroom, no classes, no permit. I can then take that gun in my car, get in, drive to work, no classes, no permit. I can, if my job allows me to, or if I own my business, I can then get in my business with my loaded weapon with no classes and no permit. That is the law. But the only place I can't have it is on my person, outside that parameters, which is a real small window. So what do you got to do then? You got to go to DPS, you got to pay that tax, then I've got to take a class that I don't have to take any other time and pay that tax, and it's an I gotcha law. If you have a drink, you're now committed a crime. If you forgot your little ticket at home, you've committed a crime. If you didn't register or didn't renew your permit, you committed a crime. In fact, I know people, because I'm a criminal defense lawyer, that have come to me and said, I took the class, and when I realized I was in more legal jeopardy, I decided I'd rather not even have a permit. What we have in Texas is a bunch of I gotcha hodgepodge of laws. I'll tell you that if you leave your passions, and I can tell you that it hurts, and I've seen all the things, and I voted with almost 90% of the logical amendments that I thought were logical, and I think we could have made that bill better today. We could have. And I voted with those amendments because we could have made a better bill. But the fact of the matter is, in Texas, we got some I gotcha laws, and there's no consistency. And the only thing that makes this consistent is if you're a lawful resident of the state of Texas, lawful adult, and you meet those standards, we're not going to jail you. We're not going to require you to pay a tax. And if someday the pendulum swings back, well, we start with a blank slate, not with the hodgepodge that we have right now. At this point in time, what we have is a bunch of I gotchas, and this is my opinion as a criminal defense attorney about 15 years. This is a criminal justice reform bill, and I urge you to support it to keep people out of jail for no reason whatsoever.